Here in London, we see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the opening kick. And we are underway in London. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
Willis in the pistol. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Bronco switch.
Straight ahead with Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Bronco 80.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Evil. Hawk 70. 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. That's Arian Smith. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, go street. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Deputy! 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Working from the gun, it's Willis. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Get it. Go.
Run with Cora. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down from the 42.
24. 30 left. Go, let's go. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Rip, 20. Go. Circle, hot.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Ginger, tight. Take right open. Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jaguars
sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in the hurry up here. Lawrence here running the sneak. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. And dose of the hurry up here. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Jaguars finish up their opening drive. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
they're on 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 6 Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
2nd down run by Coro. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Come on. Hey. Press all 80. Ready.
Willis now, 3rd down. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. 19.
Here's Willis to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have second and pretty long here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, a carry by Coro. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 33. Up the gut they go with Williams. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Cut my team. Cut.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the jump.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. Liking 18. No.
They'll run. This is Williams. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is Willis. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Got it. Ready? Go! 70 timber. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go!
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. To the sideline. This is caught by Ferguson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Tag! Cowboy 80! Ready?
Willis now. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchdown. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
On red. Here we go.
Lawrence will kick throw out wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offensive line fast.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an complete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 8.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd down, looking for options. It finds Adams downfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down. A handoff to Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Putting a receiver in motion. Willis to throw it. On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
60 Bison, 19 Lions. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw, third and long. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt.
They've got a man in motion.
Check smash.
First and goal. Here's Williams. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, dropped the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
11.
Lawrence to throw it. He gets this one to Strange. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Lawrence. That's caught beyond the marker. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Lawrence with it on first. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 from the 43.
Take right open. Hey, danger. Zach.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Second down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Red on red. It's on. Hey, kill.
Third and long for him here. Finds Hunter downfield. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This 42 yards from the right half. Little knocks it through. And that'll get him back to 11. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Hey, Lion! Son!
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled on the play by Kuna Ford. Looking quickly here. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, run!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Hey, Jupiter!
Second and 6. At the 40.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And in his 6 yards to begin this one, we've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on! Hit! Just the Eagles! Just go!
Willis in the pistol. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36.
Get it! COVID-19! Hawk 7 Pirates! Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Forced out to his right. He gets loose down the right side. And he will not score, but that does set him off Brock with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
these Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Rams push their lead further to start the half. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams push their lead to 18. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Easy. Silver.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. He takes this forward on the middle to about the 39. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's just 2nd and 6 coming up.
Rip, 20.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First down throw, Lawrence. He can't connect with him, incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Off for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70.
Give to Corum from the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Okay, ready?
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60, go.
Corum again. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Let's check, Panther. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Bronco 80. Dragon 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Panther 11, 19.
Throwing is Willis. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Cougar Knight, Kennedy Lions. Ready, ready.
A give to Corum. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Mevis now for the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Rams go up by 19.
Jaguars 16.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Tootin gets it from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lawrence to throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It's now
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lawrence looking to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
brings up 3rd and 5.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed about sexual. Friends just having kids, ain't adding up.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Rip, 23. Hey, Vince.
On the RPO, here's a throw to Thomas. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense, so they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
On play action now, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
Hey,
The
Ron.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's in for 2, so the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Here's Willis to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. 19, 18.
Willis now. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. It cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18, 5 in.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, I think the defensive coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Warrior 70.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, 13, Luke. Hey, see the ball.
Lawrence now off the play action. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Heavy, heavy. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. That is Cowboy 80. Ready.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Buying some time right. He's going deep down this side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Gun snap now to Willis. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Willis now, 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! 19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams put up even more points in a win.
You know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. And he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. 11. Hey, ginger.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down.
Hey, Lion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
13, Lou.
To the air on 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Desperation time here. Throw left side, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So that brings up 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Williams there defensively.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Well, 3rd and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Well, right side, caught by Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
On the stick. Here we go. Cut. 70
Looking from the gun. It's Willis. Escapes the pocket. Running in the red zone. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, because they claim the victory over here in London. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say cheerio from London.